In this video, I'm going to show you how to sew the side seams of your sweater using the flat mattress seam technique. So you are going to attach your yarn to the darning needle, and we're going to start at the bottom here. I always leave a bit of a tail so that I use that to sew in. So we're going to take the darning needle and go into the corner where the ribbing is and pull that snug. And then go into the V. The first stitch is rather tricky. You go into the V and just pull that snug, because that's going to form the bottom of your sweater. And then again on this side into that V. And you do this up the ribbing. The ribbing is actually the hardest part to do, and after that it's relatively easy. It's a little harder to see. Into that V again, and then back across on the other side. Into that V, and that pull that snug. Carry on the other side. I usually do 3 or 4 stitches, and then I pull it snug and carry on. So then you're going to get to the side here where the pattern changes in your sweater, so you make sure that they both line up nicely. This pattern is the Henry sweater, and it's done in the garter stitch, and you'll see this little seam is going to run up all the way up the side of your sweater. So then you just carry on picking up into the V on one side and back across the other side into that V. Do it 4 or 5 times and then snug it up just like you would in the regular mattress seam, except this one you're picking up into the V, and so the seam that's created in the back is not as thick. Just going to pull that up, and then if you flip it over, you can see this little seam is very flat, and it's also very sturdy. Your sweater is not going to stretch out too much with this seam, and this is the great part, is once you get under the underarms, you don't have a big bulky seam in the underarm where all the seams are going to meet. And then you just carry on like that all the way up, and you're going to have this nice little seam. Once you get to the color change in the Henry sweater, the 2 colors match up because all the rows are even, and it should be all good for you. And then that was the flat mattress seam technique. I hope it helps you.